Good morning, YMCA members, friends, families, guests. How are you guys doing? It's Friday. We made it, okay? Check that box on another, hopefully, great week. And I want to welcome you this morning to the workout. You're doing a beautiful thing for yourself, pushing play this morning. Before we get started, grab some equipment that you may have around the house. You know, I know we've talked about lots of different ideas that could substitute dumbbells or kettlebells, resistance bands, backpack, milk jug, kitty litter jug, cans of food. So we're gonna start first with upper body. We'll have 3 sets of exercises that will each have, let's just say 3 groups of exercises and 3 exercises within each group, if that makes sense, okay? So we're gonna do the first set 3 times, all right? And then we'll move on and have 3 of those. So you'll get it, I promise. It's very simple but super effective moves. So we're gonna work strength first, upper body, and then we are gonna do the cardio and the core that we did on Monday. I want you to see how you feel stronger. I want you to see how you feel more successful, because we're gonna do the same moves and you'll notice a difference. One reason is because your body is gonna have a little bit of that muscle memory. So we already have done the cardio and the core from our Monday workout. It's not gonna be anything new or any surprises. You're gonna know what's coming, so you'll feel stronger and more successful. So I have my weights. I have a set of 8s and a set of 10s, because generally if I'm pressing overhead, I don't wanna go too heavy, but we're also gonna have 3 sets of everything. So might be some combination work as well. Choose whatever weights you have, and if you need to go down in a weight size, that's fine. Once we go through the first round, you'll realize, you know, what weights you need for the other 2 sets. Also, make sure you have your water, your towel, anything that you might need, a mat, just to make sure that you have everything right there for your workout. Make sure that you're healthy to participate in an exercise program, that if you've had any ailments, injuries, issues in the past, that you are cleared by your doctor to start an exercise program, okay? So let's get it. Let's go. It's Friday. Probably about 30 minutes once we get started. Warm-up time. I know everybody loves our warm-up for our upper body. We should know by now that you can do lots of things without weights and still feel that it's effective and it's burning and it's working. I want you to think about starting to connect your movement with your body during our warm-up time. When we're taking things a little bit easier and a little bit slower, we have time to focus on how things feel in our body. Start to draw your belly button in, soften through your knees. We're just making some big fun circles. Really opening up the chest and the shoulders. Already feeling a little bit of burn, which is nice. One more big circle, and then switch directions. Now you might feel like you don't have quite as bit of range of motion when you're making the circles back instead of forward. That's fine, that's normal. Good, just keep breathing. It's Friday. Maybe some of us have had a challenging week, but we're gonna put all of that aside for 30 minutes and focus on ourselves. It's important, it's okay, it's not selfish. This is for us, not for our friends, not for our family. This is for us to feel better, to feel stronger. Ready? Open and close. Open, close. Now open, press up and down and close. Open, up, down, close. We're mainly doing upper body warm up here because that's what we're gonna focus on the whole first half. Now, stay out here, okay? Palms down, touch your head, touch your head. See how I'm not letting my elbows drop towards the ground? That's what we want to do. So I don't want you to be here. I want you to stay here and just out and in. You got it. So we're going to add on one more piece. I want you to stay here, palms out. I want you to rotate down and rotate up. Rotate down, rotate up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them down, shake them out, all right? Right arm up, it's gonna come across our body. Breathe in, breathe out. Just a little cross-body connection here, pulling everything in right to that midline of the body, right? Imaginary line that divides our body in half. Last one. Switch sides. So, after this warm-up, if you haven't already thrown on some music, thrown on whatever kind of crazy tunes get you going, I want you to push pause. I want you to play that music. As long as you can still hear my voice, you'll be just fine. Or really, as long as you can see the movements, you'll be just fine. And reach one more. All right, last one. I want arms to stay out. Think about lifting shoulder height, shoulder width. Keep it a little tension, almost like you're pressing down on a counter. And all we're gonna do is get these hammies, glutes kind of waking up, kind of talking to us. Softly keep the bend in the leg as you lift. Try not to lean back. Try to make that leg lift using your lower abdominals, using a little bit of hip flexors, using strength from the quads, calves, hammies. Kind of a little mummy action here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're ready. First group of exercises focusing on biceps and shoulders. So I'm gonna get my 10s. I have 10s and 8s, like I said. So bicep curls, we're gonna start hammer curls. Then we're gonna do shoulder presses. Then we're gonna put that together and curl to a press. 10 is our magic number for any upper body that we're doing today. So easy peasy, 10 reps, 3 exercises each set, 3 times through. Knees soft, belly button in tight, breathe out, lift up. So your palms are facing the thighs at the bottom. Coming all the way up, full range of motion if you can. We want to focus on the upper body making this movement. We want to take the legs out of it. Try not to swing. If you're using the hips, one more, and you're using the legs, usually is a sign that the weights are too heavy. Okay, so now we're gonna come out. We're gonna go wide press. Same thing, abs in tight, knees soft. Exhale, press it up. Try not to let the elbows fall. Want to keep them parallel to the ground. That's halfway. Keep your abs in tight. Try not to lean back. Shoulders directly over the hips. Last one. Good. Now, combo. This time, we're going to regular bicep curl and then narrow shoulder press. Looks like this. Here, up, and then come back down. That's one. You got it. This is 6. If you start to feel any tension in the face, usually means weights are starting to get too heavy. I would go ahead and take a pause and then rejoin, or I'd switch the weights. Good, put them down. I'd like to set them down before we go into another set, just to give our hands, wrists a little bit of a break. All 3 exercises back to back to back, we have a good tight firm grip. So sometimes that can be challenging to keep weights in our hand consistently through all 3 sets. Option now, change your weights. If you want to go heavier, if maybe you started too light, now's the time to do it. Bend your knees, grab your weights, hammer curls 10. So the first round, or the first set of the exercises tends to maybe go a little bit slower because I want to focus that set on making sure you know the form, you know the movement, you know the options. Then after that, we're just rolling through set 2 and set 3. Last one. Good. Elbows out. Here we go. 10. Last 3. Good. Bring them down. Palms out. Roll your shoulders back. Keep that proud chest. Curl to press 10. Halfway there. Last 3. Don't rush through it. I want you to feel every single movement. Feel all of this. If it feels heavy, the last 2 or 3 reps, you're absolutely got that right weight. Last one. Good, set them down. Quick shake out of the hands. One more set. If maybe you're somebody at home that has multiple options of weights, and if you feel like you can go up again, absolutely do that. Challenge yourself. It's your workout, but just realize if you pick a too heavy weight, switch them immediately, grab a different set in the workout. Don't wait, don't struggle, don't force yourself to get through a set. I would go ahead and change the weight while you're in it. Last time, hammer curls, reset, shoulders back, 10. So often, we start to see our body break down maybe in set 3, especially if our weights are a little too heavy. So refocus on how this is supposed to feel in your body. No pain in the lower back, no struggle, no swinging, nice and controlled movements. If it is not that, set them down, recover, or drop in intensity of your weight. 2 more. Last one. Right out, shoulder presses, 10. If you feel like you need more support in this last set, pop a foot behind you. It just adds to the stabilization. It also adds a little bit more protection for that low back. 3, 2, 1 more. Good, bring them down. Bicep curl, narrow shoulder press. Woohoo! Here's halfway. We have 2 more. Keep breathing. And last one. Good, bend your knees, set them down. Here's a chance to sneak in a sip of water, a little bit more recovery. Wiggle out those fingers, roll your wrist right and left directions. Second grouping of exercises, focusing more on chest and upper back. So we're gonna go narrow rows. We're gonna keep 2 weights, and then we're gonna go flies. Then we're gonna do a set of narrow and wide will be our combo. Same thing, 10 reps each exercise, 3 times through. I'm gonna stick with my 10s. I could maybe on some of these go a little heavier, but I'm gonna see how set 1 feels with 10s. Now, might have to drop to 8s for my flies. We'll see, okay? You just have to test it out, see how your body's feeling today. I'm gonna keep both feet under me. So here's an option for the rows. Both feet under you, slide the hips back slightly, adjust, tuck your tailbone slightly, and you're just pulling the weights back. If you need it, you can be right here. Be in a high lunge, pressure still in that front heel, abs in tight, you're gonna lean forward, and you're gonna be here. That's a little bit more of a stable position for that low back, but choose what works best for you. Here we go. Abs in tight, tuck that tailbone. 10, squeeze the shoulder blades together like you're trying to squeeze a tennis ball, maybe even something smaller, a pencil. 3, 2, 1. Good. So, same position options for our flies. So, reverse flies, same thing. Feet under you, hips back, or high lunge, and then we'll just switch legs. So, sink back. Try not to extend through the neck looking at me. Palms face each other. Opening wide like you want to give a big hug, keeping the elbows bent. Here we go, 10. Belly buttons pulled in, nice and tight. We don't want a lot of movement here in the legs. Focusing on chest, shoulders, upper back. One more. Stand out of the legs. Now, narrow row to wide row, okay? Looks like this. Pop a foot back, narrow row, wide row. Pressure's in that front heel. Try not to put your weight and distribute it in the toes. Keep your abs in tight. 3, 2, last one. Good, set them down. So for anybody that used the high lunge option for the first 2, all you're gonna do is then switch that leg that led, okay? And then maybe the third option, you try to keep feet under hips. So narrow rows, flies, and then a combination of narrow to wide rows. If you need to switch your weights, now's the time to do it, whether you're decreasing or increasing in heaviness. Ready? I will pop a foot in front this time so everybody can see what that option looks like. And all I'm doing is I'm high on those back toes, okay? Still keeping my chest open, my belly button drawn in, and I'm leaning forward ever so slightly. Here we go. 10. Exhaling as I bring the weights in towards my hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? stand out, shake out the leg for a moment if you need it. Here we go, flies. 10. It helps if you look down at the ground, maybe a foot or two in front, just not up directly at me, straining the neck to see the camera. Last 3. 1 more. Good, bring it in. So, combo time, wide, narrow. I'll go to the side so you can see. We ready? Here we go, lean in, wide, narrow. Last 3, this is 8, 9, 10, and 10. Good. Bend your knees, set those down. 1 more set, and then we're gonna move on to our 3rd final combination of exercises. So let's check this box on round 2. If you need to, recognize this is set 3. Change your weights according to how you're feeling. Ready? Maybe if you've tried that high lunge position for the first 2 sets and you've switched legs, you can always try set 3, keeping feet under you, okay? No right or wrong, just all options here. Lean in, 10. So maybe if you need it this last round, you can go singles, which just means you'll go 1 at a time. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand out of that leg for a moment if you need it, whether your legs were under you or 1 foot was back. Flies. 3rd final set. Back. Lean in. Here we go. Halfway. Two more. Last one. Okay. We got this. One more time. Combination, narrow to wide, narrow to wide. Get your feet where they're gonna be at, hips back, abs in tight. Make sure that lower back, spine nice and neutral. Here we go. Narrow, wide. This is 5. So we're halfway, y'all. Breathe in, pull in. Three more. Last one. Push, stand tall, bend your knees, set them down. Wiggle out fingers, roll out the shoulders, maybe little big hugs, wide, squeeze in, rotate arms up and down. Let's work triceps and chest. We're gonna work single arm overhead extensions, so we're just gonna have 1 weight at a time, okay? We're gonna do a chest press, and then we're gonna put that together, chest press, overhead extension. So I'm gonna use my 8s this first round to see how that's feeling, okay? Because our triceps have been helping in some of these other exercises, and the tricep is a smaller muscle group. It doesn't take a whole lot of weight to stress the muscle, fatigue the muscle. So I'm gonna grab my trusty 8. These are kind of jumbo weights, but worth every penny, bottom at Five Below. Like, if you didn't know, that's a great place to get equipment when it's deemed an essential place, right? So that's not necessarily something that is needed to do and go right now. I'm sure you could also order online, but Five Below has tons of stuff, discs, bands, mats, blocks, all kinds of stuff, gloves, lots of weights, some plates, all that kind of stuff. So just a tip for the future. All right, so I want you to think about using your non-weighted hand to keep your elbow in line. If you don't need it, fine. But if you do, I want to give you that option and show you. So we're going to fully extend. You can use your non-weighted hand on the outside kind of bicep, tricep area or elbow here, because what we want to keep is the bicep close to the ear, and all we're doing is bending the elbow back like this. 10. If you need it, always pop that foot behind you for protection. Now listen, if you don't need that arm, great. But you can see sometimes as you get tired, your elbow's gonna wanna splay out. 3. 1 more. Good. Switch sides. There is nothing wrong with using the non-weighted side to help guide you and stabilize you. 10. You can also feel how tight your tricep muscle is getting. So you know it's working. This is halfway. 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest press. Both hands are going to be on the weight. You could probably have a heavier weight, but just a FYI, the further the weight is from your body, the harder it's going to be on the shoulders, chest, and core. 10. All we're simply doing, pressing it straight out, trying not to drop the arms. So I don't want you to be here. I want you to push straight out, shoulder height, shoulder width. 4 more. 3, 2, just looking straight ahead. 1. Now, chest press, overhead extension. Being mindful of keeping elbows as close to ears, head as we can. So, press out, then up, extend. A little bit of shoulder action here, right? Because we got to press the weight up. So, out, in, up, back. Woo, couple more. Now, want to make sure you're not leaning back. We don't want this weight to pull us back. We want to keep those, what? Shoulders right over your hips, popping a foot behind you if you need it, squeezing the glute muscles together, squeezing those thighs together, making sure that we're not here in any time, because maybe right now that doesn't feel terrible, but over time, consistency in small things with our form can lead to injury, right? So if I was here the whole time and my weight is here pulling me back, right? My lower spine, my lower back is being compressed and it's being put in extension with heavy weight load bearing down on it, which over time is, I don't know. Ready? Single arm, overhead, press it up. Non-weighted hand for guidance if you need it. If we were in the same room, the gym, anywhere together, I should be able to hear your audible exhale. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, switch your weight. Here we go, 10. Four, 3, 2, last one. Chest press. Switch your grip, 10. We're just looking straight out ahead, following the direction that we're trying to move this weight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it, roll the shoulders, reset. Chest press, overhead extension. Out and in, up and back. Your knees are soft. Your abdomen is nice and tight. You're keeping that nice tall stance, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the thighs together. Should be feeling this, that's okay. Woo! It's okay to smile. It helps relieve the stress and tension in the face. Maybe for a second, forgetting what you're doing. Here we go, one more. Out, in, up, back. All right, set that down. One more time through, and that's a check, a big old check box for our upper body. We're gonna blast into cardio, blast into core, and you're gonna be done. Single arm, up, 10. Remember, if you need it, push, pause, take more recovery, take a sip of water, take that pause, give your body what it needs. Last one. Woo! Switch it. If you're not feeling set 3, you don't have heavy enough weights. Throw in some tricep push-ups. Last 4. One more. Chest press. In and out. Roll the shoulders, reset. Knees soft, belly button in. Here we go. 10. 2, 1. Drop it, roll it back. Chest press, overhead extension. Last time. Here we go. 10. For those of you that are just joining and didn't do Monday's workout, our cardio is 1 minute, frog jumps, shuffle back, tuck jumps, 4 high knees, 2 jacks. So we're gonna go minute, back to back to back. We're gonna recover for a minute, and then we're gonna do that one more time. Okay, so technically, it's just 6 minutes of cardio, but it's a good 6 minutes. Okay? You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel strong. You're gonna feel capable. You are gonna feel like you dominated that when we're done. All right? Confident. Great job. Set that down. Move your weights out of the way. We don't want to have any issues. We want to clear space. Nothing in front, nothing in back. Grab a sip of water. Wiggle out the fingers. Frog jump forward. Okay? Shuffle back. So you're going to shuffle back to your starting point. You're going to really think about landing in the heels, then the balls of the feet, then the toes. So heel, ball, toe. Heel, ball, toe. Always knees bent, letting the quads take the bearing of that impact. You can also step your foot forward, step your foot back. Okay? Just kind of like a big squat, walk up, shuffle back. I'll kind of go through all of those so you can see what those look like. Tuck jumps, both knees lift, or you can just do power knees, and then the jacks, right? 4 high knees with our jacks. We can also modify those. Are we ready for minute 1? Okay, I'm gonna set my timer because sometimes, and some of my participants will know, you know, timing isn't my strong suit with this, and we wanna make sure that it's timed. First minute, go. Frog jump forward, shuffle back. Trying to be consistent in hitting that same mark every single time, being consistent, deliberate with our jumps, use those arms. Option, big squat walk up. All you're gonna do is switch legs, that's leading. You got it, you're halfway there. 30 more seconds before we switch our move. Frog jump, shuffle back. Frog step, shuffle back. We got this. 15 seconds, y'all. Don't start doubting yourself. Sometimes cardio isn't our strong suit, but we gotta do it to get stronger. Gotta do it. Okay, tuck jumps. Full move looks like this. I want you to land softly like a cat, or stay here, abs in tight. Power, knees, arms, legs. Bring it up, bring it up. Doesn't matter. Do you find that spot, find that move that challenges you, whether you're jumping, whether you're lifting one knee at a time. Come on, 35 seconds. We shouldn't hear a, right? We want to land soft. Breathe out as you're trying to power up. 20 seconds. Woo, we got this. 10, 5, 4 high knees, 2 jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, or 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. Go. Wherever you're at, come on. We're gonna get a full minute of recovery, and then we're gonna do it one more time. For those that did this with me on Monday, how you feeling? Are you feeling stronger? Are you feeling more capable? Are they a little easier to you? One, because you got that body brain connection, got a little muscle memory. 20 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders stay stacked over hips. Don't lean back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Oh, virtual high five. You did it. And if your hair is like crazy, falling out, really, really crazy like mine, you did it. Okay? You had an awesome, awesome first set. So, 45 more seconds. We're gonna do that one more time. So now you know what you're working with. You know what you're capable of because you got through that, okay? So think, yes, I can. I know I can. It starts here, right? Starts here. Belief, self-confidence. You have to emanate that from these 2 spots. Your body will follow, okay? Positive thinking. It's true. It works. If we're down on ourselves, our body's not going to want to compute that. It's not going to want to give it 100%. Frog jump forward, shuffle back. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Woo! Don't worry about what kind of noises you're making, right? Maybe you're grunting. Maybe you're groaning. That's okay. Maybe you're breathing heavy. Me too. You can hear me, right? Of course. That's okay. That's our output of what we're feeling on the inside. Up, shuffle back. Halfway there. You push play. early. You're getting this done. 20 seconds. You're gonna be able to do whatever you want the rest of the day, okay? Because you practice self-care right here, right now. One more big jump. All right, take a breath. Tuck jumps, power knees. Ready? Go. Power knee. If you're here, be here. Doesn't have to feel, doesn't mean easy. It means we're taking another option for our joints, okay? Or you're here. Either way, come on, 40 seconds. Breathe out, power up, whether that's one leg at a time or two. Belly button, use that core, pull it in. Woo, 20 seconds. You got this, you got it, go. 15, 15. 10. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, final one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jack, jack. Focus on your breathing. Focus, getting that air in through the nose, audibly exhaling out of the mouth. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. 20 seconds is all I need right now. Come on, 20 seconds. 10. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! 1 minute. Recover. Walk it out. Keep moving side to side. Taking those deep breaths in, letting them out. Okay? You did your upper body. You did your cardio. I have a longer core workout for us today, 12-minute AMRAP. So we have 5 exercises. We're gonna go through as many times as we can. That's in a separate video, so those of you that wanna go ahead and stretch and cool down now can. So if that's you, let's do that now together, okay? And then the core video is next, okay? Let's stretch it out. Arm up for balance if you need it. Pull that heel towards your backside. Continue to let yourself recover. Continue to let your breath return to normal. Sink the hips back. Lean into that. Feel how great you feel. Notice it. Recognize it. You have those endorphins. You got that rush from that workout, from that effort you just gave. A little sweaty, a little tired, but confident, strong, determined, okay? You put in the work. You deserve all those feelings. Give yourself a pat on the back. Know that I'm proud of you. Know that I am giving you a virtual hug wherever you're at, a virtual high five wherever you're at. Know that I support you and that I am in awe of your strength. And I appreciate you joining me multiple times a week, whether that's for meditation, whether that's for workouts, whether that's for story time. I am so humbled by the responses, the messages, the text messages, everything I get. Shake those arms out. Deep breath in. Good. Let it all out. I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. Have a great weekend. I'll see you for core in just 1 minute. Bye-bye.